Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, I'm sure you guys may have heard the news, but if not, we have actually had a massive acquisition confirmed by PlayStation themselves, and it kind of seems at least this is somewhat of a good response in regards to Xbox's really huge Activision acquisition too as well. Now, in terms of the big scale, that is probably one of the biggest acquisitions we've almost seen of all times at all for when it comes to Xbox and basically, well, Activision. So of course, pretty much almost anything in regards to the PlayStation will not be as big or as epic, but this is actually a multi-billion-dollar, basically huge partnership going on, and this is actually really good news. We're going to talk about what game it was, what company it is, overall the longevity of the game, the official announcements, and kind of give you guys some of my thoughts. We may have a few more videos on this topic just because there's probably going to be a lot more kind of like the reaction base and a little bit more details and other things that may go and come on out throughout these next few days, kind of how we covered up a lot when it came to the Microsoft acquisition too as well. But this actually is really good. I love seeing this kind of big business, but as well, it always sometimes leads to the big question of, are all these acquisitions actually good for gaming as a whole? So we have a lot of stuff to go cover about. Let's go talk about the numbers, talk about what happened and all that. So make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on. As well, for the brand new PlayStation 5 giveaway on the channel itself, we have the SSDs down below on sale for the PS5 and all that good stuff. Same with as well the $50 gift card links down below, Amazon PS5 digital console controller, and the Twitter and Twitch stream down below if you guys want to follow. Same with that Weeble too as well. And of course, when it comes to these topics, please give me your thoughts and comments down below, because this, to me, is always crazy to go and see. So let's go and talk about it. So if you guys did not go and actually see the proper news as of yet, or like some more of the breaking news, we actually had a big company, Bungie. And now you guys probably know Bungie, I would hope so. These are the original creators of the Xbox, not Xbox, well, pretty much for when it comes to Halo, and as well as also currently running Destiny 2. They also do publish up various games that they're their own individual publisher, and as well, they also have other IPs that have been in the works that's been confirmed from multiple other sources. And on top of that, obviously, Destiny 2. So let's go and talk about this in the future, Destiny 2, and let's also go give these kind of quick press releases. I'm going to give you guys the press releases first and foremost, because people are more usually intrigued on that. But at the end of the day, I think this was like a 3.6 or a 3.8, I forgot the exact number of it, acquisition. So this was a multi-billion-dollar buyout, and as well, just for kind of a really quick news for it, it does seem like they will be trying their best to make it open platform, so it should be fine if you guys currently play Destiny. If you guys do, leave a comment down below. But if you guys do, it does seem like you will be able to go utilize this for PC, as well as also Xbox. I know it's kind of been the big kind of drama with the Call of Duty franchise when it comes to, Microsoft. So you can still play it up, obviously, on the PlayStation, because they just bought it. But as well, I do believe as of currently right now, the Xbox is also okay. Same with the PC and all that. So let's go and talk about this. I'm going to show you guys the two, both from PlayStation and Bungie. And as well, I'll probably talk about a little bit more, but this is huge. I love seeing the fact that we're finally seeing Sony kind of somewhat respond, although it does take many months for these contracts to be finalized. You can even use like the Xbox wise for it, where it took it's going to probably take another year and a half just for it to be finalized as well. So this is not necessarily fully in regards to them kind of responding to it, but in the general sense, it's right after. So it is a good next response, if that makes sense. So on this, we have the official PlayStation statement from the PlayStation blog, highlighting up all the PlayStation and Bungie over here, where it basically has a very to the point title, Bungie is joining PlayStation. So basically, legendary developer to join PlayStation as independent multi-platform studio and publisher, from Jim Ryan himself, the good old CEO. So today, I'm happy to announce Bungie will be joining the PlayStation family. First off, I want to be very clear to the community that Bungie will remain an independent and multi-platform studio and publisher. So as I mentioned, it'll be very nice for them to be able to go utilize these games still on Xbox, PC, etc. So you don't have to worry about that. It's that's literally like the very first line they did, which was also a bit of drama too as well with Xbox. We can cover that in a separate video. As such, we believe it makes sense for it to sit alongside the PlayStation Studios organization, and we are incredibly excited about the opportunities for synergies and collaboration between these two world-class groups. I have spent a lot of time with Pete Parsons, Jason Jones, and the Bungie management team to develop the right relationships where they will be fully backed and supported by Sony Interactive Entertainment and enabled to do what is best, build incredible worlds that captivate millions of people. Worlds that build blah, 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 whatever. Misword. Bungie's world-class expertise in multi-platform development and live service games will help us deliver on our vision of expanding PlayStation to hundreds of millions of gamers. Bungie is a great innovator and has developed incredible proprietary tools, proprietary. Dude, I'm not going to read. Apparently, these press releases never put me on this stuff on a public stage. That will help PlayStation Studios achieve new heights under Herman Holst's leadership. Here are a few awards from Herman all about this exciting acquisition and what it means for gamers. I am absolutely thrilled to announce a new member will be joining the PlayStation family. I've been a fan of Bungie for many years. I have admired and enjoyed the games that they create, and I have great respect for their skill in building worlds that gamers want to explore again and again. Bungie makes games with outstanding technology that are enormously fun to play. Also have unmatched dedication to the communities that play their games, and everyone at PlayStation and PlayStation Studios will be excited about what we can share and learn from them. I've spent a great deal of time with the senior team at Bungie, and it's clear their experience and skills are highly complementary to our own. We're ready to welcome and support Bungie as they continue to grow, and I cannot wait to see what the future holds for this team too as well. What's a nice little statement over here too from the CEO of Bungie himself, Pete Parsons. We believe games have limitless potential. And to do anything worthwhile in entertainment, we must bet big on our vision, on our studio, and our incredible team of trusted creators who build unforgettable worlds that truly matter to people. In Sony, we have found a partner who unconditionally supports us and all we are, and who wants to accelerate our vision to create generation-spanning entertainment, like all while preserving the creative independence that beats in Bungie's heart. Like us, Sony believes the game worlds are only the beginning of what our IPs can become. Together, we share a dream of creating and fostering iconic franchises that unite friends around the world, families across generations, and fans across multiple platforms and entertainment medium. Today, Bungie begins our journey to become a global multimedia entertainment company too as well. So let's go talk about that really quickly as we're talking about this. This is great because it does kind of seem like they want to go and expand from basically not only on PlayStation and only on like all the other various consoles, so PC and Xbox. That's awesome news, open for everyone. But as well, also they want to go and expand out from the Destiny universe. Instead of only focusing on Destiny 2 and 3, they also want to have different types of IPs and different types of systems going on. And also it is staying independent, which is probably one of the biggest things out there when it comes to game studios, is that when they're more independent, they can kind of more focus on their own thing and their own community. And usually I think most of the time it's a little bit better to be hands off. So since taking flight in 1991, Bungie has always charted the future with our own star map, a path that is driven by our people and for our community. We are continuing that journey with new worlds in development, and we can't wait to share them with you. With Sony, the potential for our universe is unlimited. Our future games will take future games will take bold steps into unexplored spaces for Bungie, continuing to push the boundaries of what is possible, and will always be built on a foundation of creating meaningful, lifelong friendships and memories. We remain in charge of our destiny. We will continue to independently publish and creatively develop our games. We will continue to drive one unified Bungie community. Our games will continue to be where community is, wherever they choose to play. With Sony's support, the most immediate change you will see is an acceleration in hiring talent, which I think is always kind of good. That also lets them expand out their different various types of IPs, make Destiny 2 content faster and better, more efficient. And I think right now the kind of the big focus on Bungie is the PvP community's just been not getting too many big changes. So that's kind of like maybe a thing to have more people hired for that too as well. And of course, as well, they're also even putting their hiring post over here too on top of that. And when you have multiple billions of dollars spent into big acquisitions, would make a lot of sense. And also too, as well, as kind of like our just little wind down for it, basically saying thank you guys for the past 30 years that they had a chance to go and basically make an awesome community, and that Sony understands that our people and our community are both the priority and the heart of our success, and are willing to stand alongside us as we continue to use our platform to drive action towards a more welcoming and equitable world. Our goal is to build a place where the world's most creative and talented people can come and do their best work, no matter who they are, where they are from, or how they identify. That's the real dent in the universe we want to make, the one we want to last beyond us. Be a part of the future with us. See us star side. So a lot of really nice messages over here. I'll probably maybe give you guys a separate video in like either later on today or tomorrow, kind of giving my in-depth talks, because there's a lot of good game industry analytics we could definitely pull from this. But I think at the very first glance, and you guys can leave your first impressions down below, it's very cool to go and see Sony kind of have a nice response to Xbox, where they are actually trying their best to still kind of be in the acquisition game. Now, Sony does not have enough money compared to Microsoft, but they still got some money sitting around, and dropping like $3 billion, which I believe it was either 3.6 or $3.8 billion for the acquisition itself. That's usually a good sign to kind of be like, hey, you may be the bigger dog in the whole gaming sphere, but we're still big dogs too, and they had a nice chance to again respond out to the Activision acquisition. But when it comes to this stuff too, what are your thoughts? I myself, I'm not the biggest fan, but also not the worst fan of Destiny. I'll probably be picking up Destiny 3 whenever that does kind of come out in the near future. I have played 1 and 2. Always enjoyed the raids. I think the graphics are good. I like the game world environments as well. And honestly, I think it's kind of a good big pickup. True honesty. I think it's very, very nice. So I want to hear all your thoughts and comments down below. I think it is kind of big news overall, especially because you can still utilize these games on Xbox and PC as the official statement from Jim Ryan himself. And I think that's lovely to see. Now, this is actually a really nice, good step for the future of gaming, where multi-platform is still allowed for everyone. And as well, we'll still have to go and see how Call of Duty goes in response to all this too as well. Microsoft, Activision, and Call of Duty itself, and if they'll show up on the PlayStation games or not. So give me your thoughts, your speculations, and everything down below. Let me know if it's good news or bad news. And as well, make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on, as well for the brand new PlayStation 5 giveaway. Amazon links down below for the PS5 Digital Console Controller, same with those Samsung links down below. Twitter and Twitch stream on top of that. And of course, thank you guys all so much for watching, and we'll see you guys up on the next video later on throughout today.